So since this is the first video on this network, I decided a concept of picking out a toy that has been beloved by all ages and genres since 1976, but now no one doesn't have no idea who the fuck this person is. So without further ado, let's get a review on someone the most badass character of all time. Wait, yeah, Mr. Bill. Badass motherfucker, that's for sure. This is Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill came out in 1976 on SNL. He was widely popular at the time. He did a lot of commercials, and his specialty was to get inflicted by serious pain and suffering, and while still having a optimistic point of view on life, on everything. Cool deal for that, but frankly, here are 3 reasons why not to buy this guy. Rule 1. If you want to give it to your kid, first of all, your kids have no idea who the fuck this guy is. And then you gotta teach them and show them commercials or anything like that. And your kid has no interest of this. Because honestly, you look at Mr. Bill, he ain't simple. He's just a basic dude. I mean, he actually has his barcode on the back. And it actually has a website. They're advertising who he is behind his back. So, not really good speciality. And basically, no kid's actually going to know in our time zone. So don't give your kid this. This is something that you give to someone that actually knows who Mr. Bill is. You give it to your kid, they're going to say thank you, but in the back of their head, they're going to say, what the fuck is this shit, Dad? I have no idea what it is. Or Mom, if you want to buy it that way too. But regardless, no kid will know who this is. Rule number 2. Rule number 2 is that there's no merchandise for Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill is a single product. He's a one-time thing, and frankly, there's no accessories, there's no opportunities for Mr. Bill. He basically, unlike a Barbie or Elmo or just any of those type of toys, there's always accessories. There's hundreds of accessories. When you get pens, you got hundreds of pens, but truth is, Mr. Bill, he is a one-time deal. He is a one-time product. So why would you waste your money on something that a kid's gonna play for a week and then throw away, saying, "All right, next one. Come on, give me the next one." No, bullshit. So no merchandise. So you don't really can able to save yourself up every year as a present. Just basically as a gag gift to a certain extent. So don't give your kid that way. And rule number 3, why you can't buy it, because truthfully, this guy's scary as fuck. And I mean that in the most honest way possible. I mean, first of all, this expression he has right now on is expression of a pain. And you gotta think about it. This guy's in consistent pain every time. I do not want this product in my bedroom when I have to wake up at 2 in the morning having a nightmare. I don't want this face to look at me. I would be fucking freaked out. And I'm a dude, alright? I'm 23 years old, and I would be fucked up seeing this shit. Now, look at it. I mean, first of all, you have no pupils, your mouth inside is white, your skin is white, and yet you have this perfectly combed hair. I don't get it. But he is scary as shit, and if I don't like that, imagine your kid. Your kid has a nightmare, you're gonna wake up, and he or she's gonna see this, and just keep staring at it. I mean, look at this. Is that the comforting of a toy? Do you want to wake up in the middle of the night having this stare at you? Shit, it'd be like Poltergeist, that film where you just wake up, you turn your head, and then you go back, and he's not there. You turn your head again, and it's basically, he's right there. I mean, no, screw that. That guy's scary as shit. I love Mr. Bill to death, but no fucking way he's gonna be in my bedroom, and no fucking way he's gonna be in my kid's bedroom too. Guy's scary as shit. Your kids are gonna freak out over it. So those are 3 reasons not to buy Mr. Bill. Now here are 3 reasons why you should buy Mr. Bill. Rule 1. He's Mr. Bill. He is the badass motherfucker of all time. This guy has gone through pain. He's gone through suffering. He has gone through trauma. He has gone through things that have just basically break the... I can't even express. I mean, this guy is a full-on fucking badass. This guy has been squashed, burned, freezed, ran over, punched, squashed, everything. Anything you could think of, he happened. And guess what? He always has an optimistic point of view on life. Even though this expression does not represent that statement, but he has. If you see the commercials, if you see what he does in the world, he is a nice guy. He is a badass motherfucker. So you get Mr. Bill is a badass. He's the guy that you would go skydiving. He's the guy you would bring him to a volcano. He's fucking Mr. Bill. Now, rule 2. The reason why you would buy him, because, fuck, man, office. That's what I mean, office space. There are only reasons why you won't buy it, because he's not going to be a play toy. He's going to be an accessory that you put on your desk. And here's the reason why. Rule one within that is because it will turn heads. People will look at this Mr. Bill and say, shit, that's pretty cool. Wow, that's pretty interesting. What type of person will put that on their desk? So if you are a ghost in your office, if no one doesn't know the fuck your name is, if you put Mr. Bill there, at least people will look up to you and say, okay, that's the guy who has Mr. Bill, or that's the guy with that cartoon. At least you have a name, all right? So that's pretty cool. You're no longer some random guy. You're the guy with the cartoon. So these are good for people who have no social experiment with people in their own office spaces. And the second reason why you want to get an office space is because it does show creativity. Not a lot of people have Mr. Bill in their place. Not a lot of people have this layout of Mr. Bill on their desk. All we have now are just pens, pencils. We sometimes also have scissors. Just all the other shit out there. Mr. Bill's unique and interesting, and it brings creativity of who you are as a personality. Even though you don't know who Mr. Bill is, even though you don't give a shit about Mr. Bill, you put this on the desk, people will see this guy is fun, this guy's energetic, and this guy has a creativity that we have not yet seen yet. So that's pretty cool to have. In the last region, number 3, is that, if you want to make chemical experiments, you want to make explosions, shoot rockets up, this guy is for hire. This guy is free to go. You put him in acid, he will take it like a man. You shoot him with a rocket, he will go fly high. Get him if you want to do chemical experiments, if you want to do whatever shit, because that is Mr. Bill's main function in life. To do the job that you're too fucking scared to do, or it's too dangerous just overall to do. So, without further ado, that is the three reasons. 3 reasons to buy him, 3 reasons to not to buy him. He is an overall badass motherfucker, and I recommend you buy him for your entertainment. Do not give it to your kid. Your kid's going to freak the shit out at night to see this character, and frankly, it's just a waste of money because there's only one of him. There's no merchandise, there's no other accessories with Mr. Bill. You get Mr. Bill as Mr. Bill. Give it to a kid that you have no idea, but you feel you have to give a gift to, or give it to someone that you just really have no interest or time to go buy something. That's something great for it. But for your own kid, get this guy. No, your kid won't know it, and your kid will freak out. So you got to say, sorry, Mr. Bill, fuck that. But if you come back in the past, Mr. Bill's the guy. He's badass. He's a mofo. Buy him for your office. But other than that, no. Sorry, Mr. Bill, you're out. So anyway, that's Mr. Bill. Anyway, guys, I appreciate the time that you went on this. Like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I just like to see if this is a good video or anything like that. Let me know. I'll keep posting more up. And without further ado, guys, just remember, he's a nice guy, but do you really want this in your bedroom? Yeah, that's what I thought. That thing's scary as shit. Sorry, Mr. Bill, I love you, but you're not sleeping with me. You're not going to be near me. You're not going to be anywhere near me. But anyway, that's just me. That was kind of fucking stupid sometimes. Alright, guys, remember, always be a rebel.